Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is when the DevBlog came out. Can I say it came out today? Probably yes, kinda. Well, this DevBlog is for February 2022 for The Isle, Evrima actually. That started in 2019, please correct me here. Felipe starts all of these with hello everyone, I spent the majority of my time on two things. Firstly, a small patch that contains an enormous amount of bug fixes. Well, that's huge. I think Hypno did a huge work as well. Many of those bugs caused issues to various basic interaction mechanics such as eating, drinking, as well as inconsistencies in certain abilities. Yeah, we have experienced that. I mean, you cannot eat, you cannot drink, you have to change position in order to drink or to eat. It's been like that. Secondly, I have been working on the skin system, which is slated to debut as part of update 5, which is going great. Now, this is actually great because skin system, to my understanding, I still hope at least, will give a kind of a progression system to the game, to the Isle, that to Evrima, that has never had before. I mean, depending on your type of gameplay, you will unlock certain patterns for your skin. Now, a lot of customization is in order, but without causing unexpected results. Well, I assume dinosaurs will still have a realistic look. I mean, of course not. They are a spin on how dinosaurs were, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So, lastly, I have also dedicated some time to a music manager system, which should be integrated as part of the soon-to-be deployed as part of the small patch. Okay, I'm very much curious of this small patch that is coming soon. Keep in mind that all of these will be changed or could be changed in the near future. All right, I am very much curious of this new patch. Probably this new patch will just fix all of these bugs, nothing else. But what if humans will be moved from generation 2 on quality assurance to the normal Evrima branch? I don't know. Sometimes I do these kind of wild guesses that do not make sense, but I don't know, to me they make sense until they don't anymore. Sorry. Now we go on DM4th programmer. I have spent much of the month working on update 5 nesting mechanic. Now this is huge because nesting mechanic is very much focused, to my understanding, to bring many legacy players from legacy to Evrima. Probably some will say, alright, the new nesting mechanic is kind of cool. We have at least two types of nesting. Mound nests that are easier to construct but require more maintenance once you are incubating the eggs, and debris nests that are constructed from materials you have to find but they keep the eggs warm for you. All of this is kind of cool. I mean, for now, when the nesting system will come out, we see just two different types of nests, at least. And the more this game gets developed, gets bigger and bigger, we're gonna see different types of nesting. To my understanding, that's pretty cool. It gives a huge variety of gameplays. I don't know. What do you think about that? Okay, now let's go on Hypnos. We have some excellent news from Hypno. Hypno, the quality assurance lead, just they are getting better and better. Quality assurance testers with Hypno, testing things and making things better and letting the Felipe Tesaro and DM4th and the other programmers know what kind of bugs the Isle is experiencing, how certain things need to work and they are not working like that, etc, etc. Now, moving on from quality assurance processes, I have been spending the rest of this month ensuring that the upcoming patch to Evrima will improve the gameplay experience while we pursue update 5. Now, with all of these bug fixes, with all of these, I wanna hope, performance fixes as well, in certain case scenarios, we are gonna experience a more fluid gameplay where you do not have to change position in order to eat. You do not have to, drop food in order to try and eat again with herbivores. I don't know if you have experienced any of these. I have. Now, balance changes. All plant locations have been redistributed and we have removed all instances of all land biomes as a plant location. Every plant now has a specific area. Some are shared that they can be located in. So let's say that horny melons doesn't have anymore all locations, all land biomes. They are like, I don't know, arid biome or jungle biome. I don't know, I'm making this up. I have no idea, but no more all land biomes. You will read where you can find that plant. Easier, I guess, I assume. I don't know. We're gonna see how it works when it comes out, this patch. Hopefully with all of these things, diet will now affect more statistics. Heals bleed, locked health, fractures, and more much faster, slower with a good bad diet. Alright, this is kind of cool. So you being on a good diet, perfect diet, great diet, average, poor diet, very bad diet, you're gonna have a better healing power on your bleeding, locked health. I'm curious how this locked health works. So an animal with, let's say, a Stegosaurus with a perfect diet has, with 3 nutrients, a Stegosaurus has around 6000 HP. Now, let's say the Stegosaurus is on a poor diet, doesn't have any nutrient at all. Am I to assume that this 100% Stegosaurus, instead of having 6000 HP, now it has only 5000? For example, I'm making these numbers up. It's just an assumption based on this locked health. So you are more encouraged to pursue a perfect diet, to move around, not just to stay in one place because you have one nutrient. All right, I have one nutrient. That's all good, because as long as I am not on a poor diet with 0 nutrients, my attack power is at its fullest. My attack power is not being halved, because if your diet is poor, if you have no nutrients, your health is good, but your attack power has been halved. You do not want that, not with Deinosuchus, for example, because otherwise other Deinos will actually, well, have a lunch on your Deino. Now, food intake for almost all species has been increased. Carnotaurus players are appreciating that very much. I'm expecting with this patch to see a lot of Carnotauruses around. A lot of Carnos and a lot of Deinos. Why Deinos? Be there in a second. Carnotaurus mobility has been slightly improved when moving slower. Alright. So your turning radius, if you're moving slower, is almost as good as Utahraptor. No, I'm making this up. Probably it's better than it is now, let's say. Now, hits top speed faster. Alright, so this is actually good. This is actually good. Depending on how the Carnotaurus charge is working, Carnotaurus is now way more of an ambush predator than anything else. Because let's say that you go from 0 to 50 miles per hour, not in 3 seconds time, but in 1 second time. It means that you are hiding in a bush, crouching, and then all of a sudden you see your prey far away. You're gonna get to that 50 miles per hour in 1 second and not 3 seconds. So you get to reach that prey of yours faster. This is actually crazy good for all Carnotaurus players. I wonder how the stamina of Carnotaurus will be affected, or the Carnotaurus stamina will just stay like this, bad. I'm curious how it is working later on. I just want to see this patch coming out now. Very much curious, because this is a huge improvement on Carnotaurus. Vastly improved reliability on its ram attack, on the charge. Boom! Yeah, plenty of Carnotaurus players around. Oh man, it's gonna be a Carnotaurus broadcasting everywhere. Carnotaurus broadcasting everywhere, just crazy. Now, Pachycephalosaurus cannot turn as quickly whilst holding a ram attack. This is kind of good. I'm sorry, Pachycephalosaurus players. I have been destroyed too many times because Pachys could turn at the last moment with their ram attack, and boom, my Utahraptor flew away. Yes, was kind of my fault to get too close to those Pachys, I admit it, but yeah, come on. Now, the juvenile stage of Pachy will move much more quickly now, so come on. One thing removed, one thing given. Makes it fair? Probably not for some Pachy players, but come on. All of these things are work in progress. Keep in mind that all of these things are work in progress. Probably they will change, probably they will not. It's all work in progress. Now, the Tenotozoro's kick attack has been brought more in line with its tail slam. So it means that it deals more damage as well, but it applies blade for sure now. It applies blade to opponents and hits faster. Now, this is actually good. This is actually good. If you are being attacked by a group of Utahraptors, good Utahraptors, I mean, you actually stand good chances at taking the whole group down, depending on how big the group is. Sorry. Now, and much more that you will see in the patch notes. Thank you so much, Hypno, that has been working very closely with Jace, the map maker, on some essential map changes that Amarok helped on the heat maps. I mean, using the data we gathered from Amarok's heat maps. Now, this is Oasis. It's just a mod pool now, a mod pool. I wonder if Deinosuchus can actually swim in mod pools with no water intake. I mean, you cannot be in a mod pool forever because your water drains very fast as a Deinosuchus. Will Deinosuchus be able to swim and dive in mod pools, for example, at the cost of not getting any water? Which kind of sucks, by the way, but you are completely hidden, and many players go to mod pools to wallow in mud, to patch their bleeding, and even to conceal their tracks for a temporary period. Now, Oasis. This is the new Oasis when the new patch comes alive. This is not such a small patch. This patch will be huge, actually. I don't know, or probably it's just plenty of little patches that are coming in the next weeks. I'm very much curious how it will work. Now, did you remember shallows? Shallows are no more. This is shallows. That line of that river that took your Deinosuchus from west to east, and vice versa. Well, it's no more. It's now like a high road for Carnotaurus players, probably. Well, kind of cool, I guess. I don't know how it will be, but it's just me assuming that if Shallows doesn't have many rocks in the middle, it can be a highway for Carnos. Probably not, probably yes. I don't know. I want to play it to see how it works. Now, this is the new river. It's actually a deep river. Now all rivers have been deepened. They are not shallows anymore. It's like a huge fest for all Deinosuchus players. You can reach east, Delta River. You can reach west, Pocket River, through this river that cuts in half Lemon Fields, center region of Isla Spiro map, kinda. It's not center Isla Spiro, but kinda. So check these banks. Check these banks that are south. Well, that are on the upper side of the screen. That are south. These are actually excellent nesting spots for everything that is aquatic, above all for dinos, because you as a herbivore or as a carnivore that wants to annoy those dinos that are nesting, you need to cross this river. Come on, you need to cross it, and at your own cost, because probably there is another Deinosuchus lurking below these waters, and well, they get you, and that's on you. Sorry, you cannot swim. Swimming safely is for semi-aquatic playables only. Much like, sorry, if you're a Deinosuchus, you cannot go on land. Land belongs to terrestrials. Kinda. Yeah, it belongs to terrestrials. You cannot fly. You have that mechanic that will not make your Deinosuchus flying, for example. You cannot be everything. Come on. You have to play with certain mechanics that are in-game. Sorry, probably I went too far. I apologize, but you get where I'm going. You know, certain playables are just to be played in a certain way, and other playables in another way. Then you can play however you want, but you have to know the cost, which is switch that playable and play another one, probably. Now, that's why I'm saying a lot of Dino players, probably 50% of the population will be Carnotaurus, and the other 50% of the population will be Deinosuchus, at least the first few weeks after this small patch comes out. Now, yeah, this is the new northwest area of Isla Spiro. Here we had, I don't know, jungle gym and cave Cove Rock, I don't know how to call it. It's like where that big rocket was standing north of the island. This area was full of forests. Now it's no more. Kind of cool, because probably people do not rely much on forests when they run away from danger. I mean, forests are your best friend when you are running away from a big bad Carnotaurus. But, well, it's understandable. I do not stay in the forest for a long time. I just go there to run away. But this is my gameplay. All of us have different types of gameplays. Now, let's go down. Wedge, sound designer. Now, I have just read one thing of here. Wedge say that, secondly, sorry, I am skipping, sorry. Wedge. I have been designing the unique set of vocal calls that Bepiosaurus will emit when underwater. Are we to expect Bepiosaurus with update 5.5? I mean, nesting, skins, and then, well, night vision, of course, and then Bepiosaurus with update 5.5? Please, that's gonna be awesome. It will add an extra layer of gameplay for Deinosuchus, for example. So at least you have serious dangers, serious enemies when you are a small dino. You have to run away from bigger Bepiosauruses that probably will target your little dino if you are not careful enough. I don't know, I'm just building castles that are not there yet, you know, sorry. Now, sorry, Wedge, I just read Bepiosaurus. Visual Tech 48 has been continuing its her work on the human facility, the docks. All of this is kind of awesome. All of these images are work in progress. Keep it in mind. Probably some things will be changed. Oh, it's alright. Everything is work in progress in the Isle and in any early access game. Yeah. Alright, so these are the docks. I'm pretty much hyped to see how the docks will turn out. Actually, they will be probably the next or a new hotspot if they place some fresh water close by, which kind of already is on the shore a little bit south. But what if there is actually fresh water in the docks, at the docks. Now, this is Tapwing, to the artist, that's been drawing a Baryonyx being attacked by a Deinosuchus. So, Baryonyx will be a mid-tier fisher of the Isle. It's a mid-tier fisher of the Isle. Probably will have an excellent vision underwater, like Dino. Will be able to fish. will be able to run away from Ceratosaurus in water, will be able to attack Tenontosaurus in water, will be able to fend off 2 Utahraptors, kinda, and I don't know, scratch woods, forests. Well, there's a second. Stay here, Mick. Don't fall. Let me do something like no, Kiss and Kitten, not yet. Alright, so this is a bit better, I guess. We have Baryonyx here, down on the right side, scratching a tree. What does that mean? Okay, this is kinda first time I see it. I don't know what that means. Is it trying to climb? Can Baryonyx climb? I don't think so. I mean, look at its foot. They are made for swimming, not to climb. But no, that definitely. I don't know what these mean. I mean, you as a Baryonyx scratching a tree. Does any of you know what that mean? Please tell me. I'm curious. Just curiosity, nothing else. Because I cannot think of any solution at the moment. Okay. Thank you so much. Tapwing. That's kind of cool. So, Kiss and Kitten producer is closing all of these. Great devblog. I mean, many of you, me included, love this devblog. Kind of thorough, I guess. Hypno explained very well that all of the bugs that you report in the bug report file, they are actually read, and Hypno and his team go through it, and they let developers, the other developers know what problems this game has. Now, so update 5 will go with nesting, courting. For example, for courting, you will be finding someone you can trust. You trust no one in the Isle. I'm sorry, Kiss and Kitten, you trust no one in the Isle. Don't trust anyone unless you have played with them a ton of times before. That's play of the game. To go on the familial adventure of rearing young with you. That's kind of cool, but again, you don't trust anyone in the Isle, for real. Work together to find a safe space to construct your nest and begin laying eggs. Be careful on accepting certain invites, because probably they will eat you afterwards just for giggles. It will happen a lot in the beginning, at least. I can foresee it. I will just accept some random invites just to be eaten afterwards, just to see how it goes. But not a great experience, I bet. Not a great experience. Why would people eat you after they invite you in their nesting system? Why would people actually open up a space for players that want to join their nest just to eat you afterwards? That is mean. But this is the Isle. Play of the game sometimes is solo or with friends or with people that you just know kind of well. Now, nesting will come with different differing engagements based on the type of nest your species builds. This is kind of cool. I mean, nesting will add actually a lot of different types of layers for each playable. Hopefully many players will switch from Legacy to Evrima, but it will be cool, at least in the beginning, to see a spike of players that goes from Legacy to Evrima. Very cool, at least in the beginning. Come on, you Legacy player, come over to Evrima. Just focus on Evrima only. Care for and defend your nest until your eggs are ready to hatch, then invite your friends to experience just how good of a parent you are or aren't. Yeah, that's what I meant before, Kissen. Then you know. Their precious lives are squarely in your claws, hooves, so make wise decisions or don't, and be bad at parenting. It's your journey. We'll be sharing some clips of how nesting works in the coming weeks, so you can have a more well-rounded idea of how it functions. The skin system is also moving along quite nicely with pleasant results as far. Well, all of these will be super cool. Well, we will be showing off some of the work mentioned above as it becomes ready and include some sneak peeks. Yes, come on, that's gonna be cool. Well, that's all. That's all for today. This was the 22nd devblog for the month of February. some of my opinions, some of them strong. I apologize in advance. It's just how I think. Wrong, right, I don't know. Sorry, we are all different and unique. Thank you all so much for watching. Consider subscribing my channel and have a great day. Bye bye. Bye Baryonyx. I'm gonna wait for you eagerly after Bepiosaurus come in game. Bye bye.